Well, let's speak to Gehad El Haddad. He's a spokesman for the Muslim Brotherhood, and he joins me now from Nasser City in Cairo. Thanks very much for joining us. After a year, you're out of government and you're out of power. Where did it go so badly wrong for the Muslim Brotherhood?
Well, I think that we did and still do believe that democracy is the right course for peaceful transference of power. I don't think that door should be ever closed. The human beings did never get any system better than this to govern their differences. The fact that the military stepped into the scene, selecting a political actor, backing it and pushing the legitimacy, the constitution and the president of the state out of the scene is nothing short of a military coup. For the first time after the revolution of January 25th, the military is popping its head back into the scene after it was removed by the President Morsi himself. Their tanks have rolled on the streets. They have arrested the president and put him under house arrest. They arrested the entire presidential team. They've issued arrest warrants with no courts or trials to many hundreds of members of the Muslim Brotherhood and the Freedom and Justice Party. They have already arrested the elected leader of the Freedom and Justice Party, the biggest party in Egypt and the previous chairman of the parliament. The deputy guide of the Muslim Brotherhood, Dr. Rashad Bayoumi, has also been arrested. And Mahdi Akif, an 84-year-old previous guide of the Muslim Brotherhood, has also been arrested. There are numerous Muslim Brotherhood members missing outside of communication. We can't even affirm if they were arrested or outside of communication. So this is a military coup by all accounts, and we're seeing the first signs of it. Closure of TV channels, including your Arabic channel in Egypt, seizure of offices, attack on the protesters. Unfortunately, many of these attacks carried out by police officers in uniform using state-issued weapons. This is a police state back in action, and the same faces that were ousted in the Mubarak regime are now reappearing on talk shows as analysts.
The message also coming from Mr. Mansour is that the Muslim Brotherhood is welcome to rejoin politics and to take part in what he describes as nation building. How will the Brotherhood react to that offer?
With full no. We are not going to take part into this theatrical play of a military coup, and we will not provide it with any modicum of legitimacy. This is an illegitimate leader, an illegitimate president, and an illegitimate coup. I can't believe that this is happening in a 21st century country, and the world leaders are shying out from using the word military coup. The tanks are on the street, the soldiers are already rotating around. The military has taken a side. They are protecting and saving the protesters of the pro-coup demonstrations, and they are allowing thugs to go through their checkpoints with arms to attack the pro-Morsi and the pro-legitimacy demonstrators. This is a military coup. It's a sham what's going on in public television at the moment.
How would you explain the reaction of many Egyptians to events last night, to the military coup, to the takeover? There seemed to be considerable joy on the streets, certainly in Cairo.
Well, there certainly was that on half the street, and there was desperation and despair on the other half that for the first time thought that Egypt had a way out of dictatorship, and yet we're seeing a resurface of the police state. I think that at the end of the day, the role of the presidency was to create the government that they wanted to do and to execute the presidential program. Many of these deliverables were not met because the bureaucracy and the state were anti their leadership. Now it's been 6 days and we're not seeing any power cuts, we're not seeing any fuel shortage or water cuts. What happened? Did someone push a magic button, or was all this part of a plot?
All right, Gehad El Haddad, many thanks for joining us.